class. I'm really glad to see you guys here today. Still a pandemic, but that's okay because we have a lot of potatoes at home. So today we're going to make my mom's famous potato cakes. It's a really simple recipe, and it's usually made with leftover mashed potatoes that are rolled in a little bit of flour and fried. And they were my dad's favorite way to eat potatoes. The day after we had potatoes was usually Sunday. Monday he would have potato cakes and peas, just like clockwork, every Monday that we had mashed potatoes on Sunday. So today it's kind of a two-step process because we don't have any leftover mashed potatoes. So I'm going to make mashed potatoes and then I'm going to make potato cakes, okay? So this is a really simple recipe. All you really need are potatoes. That's about 6 to 7 small Yukon Gold potatoes. We have salt and pepper, we have McGee for the boiling water, and we have butter. And then we're also going to add half and half, okay? You can add all sorts of things. You can add sour cream, you can add ricotta cheese, you can add Parmesan, you can add onions, you can add whatever you want to your potatoes. Potatoes are really complementary with a lot of different flavors. So, have fun with it, okay? So I'm going to scrub up these potatoes and then we are going to get them in the pot. Okay guys, I've scrubbed and cut the potatoes. These are Yukon Gold potatoes. Notice I left the skin on. Don't worry about peeling these things. The skin on a Yukon Gold is so thin, it's not worth it. Seriously. The smaller you cut your potatoes, the faster they're going to cook. So there's that. But, I'm kind of lazy. As you can see, my cuts are all different sizes. Okay, so we're going to put the potatoes in the boiling water. And in order to get some flavor into the potatoes at every turn, this is a cube of vegetable flavored McGee. So we're going to drop that in there. Give it a little bit of a stir, and that's going to give a nice flavor to the potatoes while they're boiling. So now we're going to take our potatoes and we're going to put these in carefully, guys. Carefully, don't splash yourself. Give them a little bit of a stir, get that McGee dissolved. Okay, so these potatoes are going to boil for about, I'd say, 14-15 minutes, okay? So come on back and we'll be ready to mash. Hey guys, welcome back. Potatoes have been cooking for 15 minutes. Let's see if they're done. First of all, I gotta find one. There we go. They smell good, guys. The McGee is really nice. Okay, knife comes out clean. These potatoes are done. Okay, that's done. So we're gonna drain these and then we're gonna mash them. So I'm gonna turn the fire off. And then I'm going to take this pan over here to the sink. No need to rinse them. Whoops, this is a hot pan. Let's get our pot holders out. Okay. So here we go. Take this over here and we're going to toss it. And I'm going to pour this away from me so I don't get my glasses all steamed up. Okay. There we go. The potatoes, last things to come out. Okay, so there's the potatoes. All nice and cooked. Now we're going to put this back on the stove. Going to give this a little shake. Okay. Dump it back in. Now we're going to mash them, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in about 4 tablespoons of butter, about half a stick. Okay, just get that in there. And then a little salt and pepper. There we go. And it's just to taste, if you like a peppery potato, use more pepper. If you like a salty potato, use more salt. Okay, this is a potato masher, okay? You can use anything. You don't have to use a fancy schmancy ricer, food mill, or whatever. You can use a potato masher. If you don't have a potato masher, guys, you can just use a fork. It's no biggie. So we're just going to mash these up. Obviously, they're not going to be like the smooth, silky puree potato that you might get in some fancy hotel or something because these have the skins on. Okay, so they're going to be nice and rustic. So there we go. So we just mash these up. They're nice and done, so they mash up pretty easily. Okay. The next thing we're going to add to this is a little bit of half and half that I'm going to get out of the refrigerator. If you don't have half and half, you can use milk. If you don't have milk, you can use almond milk. If you don't have almond milk, you can use sour cream. You can use yogurt. You can use whatever. Okay. My mom measured almost nothing. So that was, you know, maybe 1/4 cup, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to mash this up a little bit. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to get all the extra potato off of the masher. And then we're going to go to the whisk. So let me go get the whisk. Okay, this is a whisk. Very good thing to have in your kitchen. And then we're just going to stir, whisk, get the milk, get the butter incorporated into the potatoes, okay? Okay. All right. And guys, you want to look in here? This is mashed potatoes. So we're going to get these into a dish and then we're going to give them a taste, okay? Give me 1 second. Hey, welcome back. It's time to taste the mashed potatoes and see if they turned out okay so that we know that we can go forward with potato cakes. So, babe, are you ready to taste? Okay, so let's try these mashed potatoes and make sure they're worth it for potato cakes. These are good.
It's hard to stop eating, but I will.
I know. And you could sit down on the sofa with this bowl and just finish it off. It's really tasty. You guys can dress it up however you want, but they're really good. They're creamy and they have a little bit of chunk to them. And come back a little later and we're going to make potato cakes out of these babies.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye for now. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so we made our mashed potatoes in the other segment and now they're left over. So we're going to be making potato cakes, okay? So potato cakes are really easy. The only thing you're going to need now is a skillet and some peanut oil and your leftover mashed potatoes, okay? So we're going to get the pan going. Okay, a little bit of peanut oil. Peanut oil is good because it has a high smoke point and it doesn't impart a lot of flavor onto what you're frying. So we're just going to basically cover the bottom of the pan with peanut oil. Okay, give that a little twirl. Okay. As you're cooking the potato cakes, depending on how many leftover mashed potatoes you have, you might need a little more oil. Okay. So when we get a little bit of shimmer there on the oil, it's ready. Wash your hands before you stick them in the mashed potatoes. I just washed mine. So I'm going to take the mashed potatoes like so, and I'm going to form them into a patty. So when they're leftover, they tend to get a little bit thicker, you know, because the butter is solidifying and, you know, so you just stick them right down there in the oil. And I like to make them a size that's easy to flip. You make them too big, they're going to be hard for you to flip. Okay. You can add whatever flavor you want to add to your potato cakes. You can add onion. You can add maybe chili seasoning. You can add salsa. You can add all sorts of things. Remember, this is a really basic recipe. So whatever you like to put in your potato cakes, go ahead. Maybe a little cheese, you know, a little sharp cheddar. Maybe even a little Parmesan, you know, whatever you like. Okay, so we're not going to crowd the pan too much because it'll make them hard to flip. Okay, so get that in there. I'm going to wash my hands and remove this. My hands. And I've cut the heat down to medium. And take a peek. These go quick, so move them around a little bit so they don't stick. Okay. Okay. There we go. Not quite right. You can also cook these in butter if you'd rather. Butter browns pretty quick though, so don't let them get too don't let it get too hot. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, there's a little golden on the top there, but I think they need to go for a little bit longer. Okay guys, we're cooking these potato pancakes. They take about 4 minutes per side. Okay, so we're gonna flip them over. That one's done. These are a little bit soft, so they're kind of hard to get out of the pan, but it's okay. They never look beautiful. So, if you want them to look pretty, you might want to roll them in flour. Might want to mix them with a little egg, a little flour to get more of a pancake consistency than a mashed potato consistency, okay? So, there's this one. Okay, there we go. And those are our potato pancakes. So we will taste these in a minute. I'm going to turn this off and we might make the rest of them later. Okay, welcome back guys. It's time to taste our potato cakes. They're not the most beautiful thing in the world, but they are very tasty. So I'm going to call Mark in. Babe, you ready to try them?
Always ready.
Okay, these are my mom's potato cakes.
Ellie's potato cakes.
Or potato pancakes. Those are good. I mean, they're kind of like a cross between mashed potatoes and French fries. They have a really nice flavor.
Nice, really good flavor in the crispy part, and then you got the kind of the smooth part in the middle with the mashed potatoes.
So thanks,
really
Mom.
good.
Love you.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks for coming by and watching this recipe. I hope you make these and let us know how they turn out, okay?
Make sure to like, subscribe, share.
Yeah, new content every week, okay? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.